I know it from the Iron Man movie. This is Randy's Donuts, the lard lad on The Simpsons, the world's most famous donut location. We're at the Inglewood, California, Randy's Donuts. In this video, we're going to show you a little bit about LA, including Randy's Donuts, the Chinese Theater, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, our hotel room, and a whole lot more. So I ask you to stick around. We've got some fun stuff planned. All right, what's your first donut?
So I got a pink sprinkle because that's like The Simpsons, right?
Yep, and
Pretty
I got
iconic.
a lemon glaze. Look at that, right? Go ahead and bite. And an original glaze.
Wow.
They're delicious.
Oh, it's really good.
Not as good as Good Ales in Grayling, Michigan. Better than this one, though.
It's so good.
All right, folks, check out Randy's Donuts in Inglewood. You won't you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. All right, Amy, where we got out of the car just happened to be at John Lee Hooker's star on the Walk of Fame. How cool is that?
I think our Uber driver knew.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, we're here at Grumman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We're going to give you a quick tour of the area. Oh, yeah. All right, Amy, so on the ground we have everybody's handprints and names. I'm going to ask you to find your favorite.
Okay.
Shout out to John Wayne, honorable mention. His tiny little feet. Will Smith checks out. John Travolta, weak. Go. All right, Amy, who did you pick?
Okay, so I just wanted to point out that Quentin Tarantino is no longer my hero because my feet are bigger than his. However, Keanu Reeves, check it out. That man, pretty awesome.
All right, I'm going to pass on Jay Muse and Kevin Smith and jump to Stan Lee.
Whoa! Very cool.
My goodness, is this the entire Avengers? Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Kevin Feige, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, and the Incredible Hulk. All right, so that was a pretty cool trip and tour. You can see all the celebrities. And of course, there's the theater. Uh-oh. I accidentally did video. You ready for this? Predator style. All right, Amy, you want to guess what happens when I push this button?
I don't know what happens. Do it.
I survived. Let's try this button. That's not good. That was a pretty lame button. Hey, Amy.
Yep.
You know how I could tell that the vampire had a cold?
How?
He was always coughing. All right, I've just booked a $7 hotel. It's the LA Airport Hilton. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so we're opening up the room. Got to turn on some lights here. Not too bright. Nice enough room. I've already kind of walked around a little bit, but nice bed. Here's the LA airport view, smog included. Overall, pretty nice room. What do you think, folks? Picked it up on an auction website for $7 for the night. So before we continue, remember to go ahead and click that subscribe button. We've got a contest going. If we hit 200,000 subscribers this month, we're going to give one of our subscribers $1,000. So go ahead, you can participate in that. All you have to do is click that subscribe button. So to recap our trip, what we were doing was going from Florida, stop over for just a few hours in LA, and then we were off to Tokyo and then Thailand. So we only had a couple hours to explore LA. What would you have done? First, close to the airport, there was Randy's Donuts. Then we went to that downtown area, as you saw, and we walked the walk of fame, walk of shame, and we stopped at some of the local kind of tourist attractions and restaurants and stuff. We did stop for Chick-fil-A on the way out. We didn't record that. And we showed you our hotel room. The next morning, we got on a Zip Air flight and traveled all the way to Tokyo. So go ahead and comment below. We didn't get a chance to see the Hollywood sign. We didn't get to see some of the tourist attractions. So for the folks that are regulars in LA, what would you have stopped and done on that trip? Where would you have gone, and what do you recommend, because we're going to be going back and doing that same route again? We did stay at the hotel by the airport, which we showed you, and that was fine. It was actually a very good deal. I don't know that I would recommend it or not. The only bad thing about it was traffic and Ubering all the way into LA just took forever. It was an hour each way getting into downtown LA and back, and that kind of takes the fun out of your adventure. If you've only got a couple hours, you're leaving in the morning, and most of the time you're stuck in LA traffic, because LA traffic was significant. I'm not going to underestimate that at all. Florida traffic's bad too, but it wasn't good. So for dinner, when we came back from Japan, I wanted to go to a place, I believe it's called Bertatino Pizza. And I tell you what, big shout out to them. I follow their Instagram. I've been wanting their pizza for a long period of time. Looks absolutely delicious, but I didn't get a chance to try it out. We just stayed by the hotel. We walked to a pizza place nearby. We walked to Denny's for a late night snack. They had a Hardee's, all by the airport. But we didn't get to try any local flair. And I do regret not getting that pizza. Again, folks, where would you have gone if you only had a couple hours in LA? We like the idea of Randy's Donuts. I had seen it on The Simpsons. I'd seen it in Iron Man. I'd seen it in a lot of movies. It's a very famous, there's a few of them, but that's a very famous location. Would you have stopped there? Donuts were actually pretty good. I was impressed with them. Would you have gone? I was not impressed with LA overall. Very dirty, a lot of homeless issues, and I feel like they're not reinvesting all that Hollywood money. They're not even reinvesting in the downtown area. For all the money that's being poured into Hollywood, that Hollywood is making all this, they're not returning it into the community based on what I saw. It seemed like LA needed a pressure washer. It seemed like they needed some facades on the buildings to be redone, which is really interesting when you consider the billions of dollars that go into making a movie look good and making a studio look good and paying actors. Why is none of that trickling down to the community? I'm kind of curious on that. And if anyone knows, go ahead and leave a comment below. But overall, yeah, I mean, I would like to go to some of the beach area. That's where Amy wants to go next time. She wants to go see some water. She wants to go to Malibu. There's some seaside stuff that she wants to do. I'm excited about that. So stick around and make sure to subscribe, because we do have all sorts of videos from that trip to Japan. From the Zip Air flight, we flew a lie flat seat at a discounted price, so we talk a little bit about that. We go to Thailand, and our next adventure when we go to Asia, we're hoping to hit Singapore and Vietnam, so make sure to check, subscribe, and click that notification bell. All right, my name is Adam. You know I love making these videos with you. I'd love to hear your comments, so go ahead and tell us your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and check out some other videos. Goodbye.